some muscles back on you?
I'm still the same old, same old. I've been the same size since I was 18.
Damn.
You
Oh
know.
yeah, you've been active. You've been moving and staying in shape and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry about all of that, man. Shit, man. I don't know what the fuck, Ken Folk. I'm just glad you came at me respectful, man. Cause I really was just I mean, I didn't really just give a fuck no more. Cause I ain't got no room to be hurting, man. And stressing, man. I'm already going through it, bro. JJ know I've been jumping out of my sleep, bro.
I mean, what? I mean, how you living, dude? I mean, you know what I'm saying? We
Man, I'm
have
living
you and I,
bad.
man. You and I, we done had this fucking talk before, you know. So, motherfucking shit's fucked up. You know, you gotta kind of like, just do something different, you know. And that's what I did. You know, when that shit got fucked up for me, I just went on by
No,
my
it ain't
motherfucking way.
about that, Ken Folk. What I'm saying is, it's like uh, you know how they say when you kill somebody, you jump out your sleep, right?
Well,
Okay.
not really. I got 32 confirmed kills. I don't jump out of my sleep.
Damn, you killed 32 people?
Well, actually more than that, but that's what's recorded.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Oh man, god damn, boy.
but
You
uh,
killed somebody?
what?
I'm saying when you was in the Marines, you killed some people in there?
Yeah, that's what happens when you go to war.
Oh
And I
man.
was in the infantry,
Oh damn. Oh my god. Boy.
but
No, but what I'm saying is, just off of what my daddy did to my mama, bro, that shit took toll of my mind, bro. I've been jumping. I could never go to sleep for 2 years, Ken Folk. I've been
why don't you?
jumping out of my
What
sleep.
I know it's been that long since it happened. And actually, I was trying to fucking help your daddy, uh, uh, to get him committed to a mental hospital instead of prison. But it seemed like the more like he really wanted to go to prison, you know, he wanted to go. He wanted to go to prison. That's how people are when they go down the road. They get state struck, and he was real state struck, and needed counseling and all that kind of shit, and uh,
So you think he did that to go back?
huh?
You think he did that to go back to prison?
I can't say that he did, but typically, when people are state struck, they do shit to go back to prison, and
But why?
it could have been because they're state struck.
What you mean? Like,
They're
that's
state
where
struck.
they want to be?
It's kind of like a person in the penitentiary that's state struck. They'll do shit to get put back in prison, so that way they can go back and resume where they left off, because it's become their uh, 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 way of
Their
life.
comfort
Basically,
zone.
it's their comfort zone, it's their way of life, and all that. And so, and if they have, everybody knows what goes down in the penitentiary, so there's no secret, okay? But they come out, and how he got back in um, same environment with your mom. I don't know how that went.
And Frida took that nigga while he had her at in Long Beach, Texas. Yeah.
Okay, but
My
did
mama didn't want to be around him. My sister them and my aunties them told him to stay away from there. And then Frida showed him where my mama showed that nigga where my mama was at and everything, bro.
how can you say she did that?
Because everybody know it. They shit first. They started. That's the only way he knew it. That's how he got her number,
I
bro.
doubt if Ain't Frida won't do that. I
No, she didn't look at it as a bad thing, Kimbo. She first, this how it started. When he got out or whatever, went and picked my mama up and took my mama to her house to see him first. So after that, she been,
That's proper, and
yeah.
because he could, uh, he can have visitors, but it has to
No,
be under supervision.
yeah,
And if she is the
but
person that's in charge of him, and if it was her choice to go and visit him, then Unfrida would be the one to bring her there. If that was that's how the protocol is. But
right,
I can't say that I wouldn't say that Aunt Frida showed him where she lived, because I don't think she would do that. I think that maybe Kokomo probably tricked her into telling him
right,
where she
right,
lived. Okay,
right. That makes
so
sense.
that would make more sense, because
Right.
I Aunt Frida is not, she's not going to get involved in a mix of nothing like that. Okay, because I
But
know her.
she do be thinking everything is forgivable, bro.
Yeah, and and like a lot of things are forgivable, and I am one of those type of people that I look to forgive things, because everybody's not perfect, but at the same time, you gotta fucking go and you gotta face everything like it is, and if you are uh, have knowledge that there's something else that's taking place out there that needs to be investigated, then don't hesitate to get it to the police officer. You need to give it to them as soon as possible while it's still
Right,
fresh in your brain.
right,
Because as long as you stay away, the more conclusions are going to be drawn, and the more specifics that are important are going to diminish. Okay, and when they get their conclusion drawn, if the information that you have is not included, and the information that they have points directly in whether it be your direction or someone else's direction, well then it's gonna be, that's the way it's gonna be. It's not, it's gonna be minus that. That's something else that you're gonna have to put on. But if I were you, if I didn't do it, what I would do, for real. I mean, it sounds like it logically, what you say, because I'm sitting, I've been thinking about it, and it all makes, it does make sense, and logically it could have happened that way, and it just might have happened that way. I can't say, that police can't say, nobody else can say. The only one that they can say are the people that there was actually a part of it, and was maybe even able to get a glimpse of what exactly transpired. Okay, so those are the only people that can say. Okay, Keyshawn and them can't say because they ain't seeing shit, and so you gotta just think of it that way. And so if you have some other cardinal knowledge that they can use, and it sounds like you do, I would go and give it to them that way, because
well, I don't
I
want to
would.
give false information, and
But
then too, shit.
it wouldn't be false information if you swear to it on the penalty of perjury, and you tell it like you saw it. It's not false
Right,
information.
right.
What's false about it?
I
That's
know what I'm saying is because I just got off the phone with the laws. That's what I'm saying. And then they be thinking like, well, damn, he just called us about this, now he calling us about that.
well, it
Even
doesn't
though
matter
when
what
it's
you
dark,
call it
and
about.
then,
It doesn't matter what you call it about, as long as you're communicating with them. Yeah, because
right.
everybody's, and people aren't as comfortable as speaking to the police, especially when there's
See, look,
possible.
I ain't got no choice but to talk to them about that because they got my car and my car was there,
But you
and
don't
I
know.
just
You
talked to
don't
them
know if
too.
they.
So they're gonna be talking. We're
But you
gonna
don't
be
know.
talking about the shit
You
anyway.
don't know whether they have your car or not. You haven't
They
called the
better
pound yet.
have my car.
You
Shit,
haven't.
my car shouldn't be nowhere else.
You haven't called the pound yet. You haven't dialed 911 to find out even if they towed the car. They have it in evidence. You don't know if JJ and them towed it off of there. You don't know if someone stole it, or you don't know if it was someone claimed it as theirs and maybe drove off in it. You know, you don't know any of that. You haven't did any investigating yet, so you can't really say that the police got your car, because the police may not have your car. Somebody could have your car positioned somewhere, posted up in a garage somewhere, in a storage bin somewhere, and fucking a hole in it just to make you foot mobile until they get down to all the specifics. Because they're going to, it's gonna It's your story, your side of the story. It sounds logical. Okay, it's logical that it could have
I mean,
happened.
that's the only way I can tell it. I
Uh,
mean, I ain't got bifocals. I ain't got goddamn me. It ain't nothing but a bunch of decoy. You know what
it
I'm
sounds,
saying?
but for real though, I'm not bullshit you. It sounds believable.
I
It,
mean, it is. That's the only thing really on the cool. I mean, shit, it's really lesser than that. Cause shit, I mean, I don't even really know what happened. Really, I'm just trying to visualize everything. Everything keep dying off, like disappearing. Like the less every day go by, the less I remember, bro.
yeah.
The less I
Yeah,
remember. Every day
that's
go
the reason
by.
why it's important for you to go ahead and talk to.
I ain't got no electricity. I've been homeless. I've been
Man,
walking around,
look, you need some money.
asking people to charge my phone
Do you
up for
need?
me. I went to the
Do you
shop,
need?
got a big lock on that bitch. Then
What?
I'm scared to sleep down there now. And then now this nigga threatened me, and I ain't seen him since. And then he talking about my mama, bro.
Uh,
I ain't,
you
man,
need
get
a?
the
I
fuck
can
off.
get you a hotel room. I mean that. I mean I can do that for give you a couple of days or so to get yourself together. But you need to have. You need to go
But
ahead
I
and.
be wasting money. I mean, shit.
It's
I
not a
mean,
waste of money if I'm giving you a room to stay. You have a roof over your head. If I was down there, of course I'd say you come to my house. But I mean, for right now, I mean you gotta kind of like look at what the law is gonna say, you know, because nobody can really uh, legally accept you into their homestead until you clear your name, because it would be kind of like harboring a fugitive, even though there's no charges filed against nobody. There's no charges filed against nobody. It ain't. There's no charges filed.
I'm gonna
They don't
find
know
a
what the
room,
fuck is
bro.
going. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Trust me,
I'm
they
gonna
don't.
find out, bro.
They don't. They don't know.
I said
They
I'm
have
gonna find
no.
out.
Listen, man. They have no clue as to what fucking happened. It's only a bunch of he say, she say, he say, she say, he say, she say. Not one
They ain't
eyewitness.
even trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to hear no he say, she say,
Who
bro.
said
They
that?
know I'm gonna find out, bro. Them
Well,
dogs know I'm gonna find out, bro.
well. I mean, you already know. You already saw the other guys there. So I
But
mean,
I don't even see the front of the nigga face.
that's all. That's enough. All you got to see. You that's not. You don't have a fiduciary duty to go and ID everybody walking up and down the road. As long as
Nah,
another
hell
person,
no.
if that's another person there, that's another person there. You should go and talk to the police officers and tell them exactly what you told me. And if you tell them exactly what you told me, I don't see. You know, and I've done a lot of civil cases and court and go to court all the time, dude. And you can't just automatically assume just because these two people out here in the front that this other person did it. You can't. He says the person that was out there with my daddy, there was other people that were there. So it's logical. They have no clue as to what happened. They don't. They do
Man, we
not.
all
They
fucking
have,
lost.
huh?
We all fucking lost. Cause
Everybody, everybody
I
is.
even went to
Everybody,
the
I just
shop,
want.
nigga,
That's the
today,
reason why I
dude.
call. I like it. Now you
I
think you.
walked to the shop today. Let me tell you what I did. I walked to the shop today, nigga. I don't even know who seen me, but somebody seen me. I walked to the shop today, nigga, stood in that parking lot, nigga, where his truck parked at, and told Uncle James, watch over me, man. Love you and I miss you, nigga. My whole body started shivering, nigga. And then I walked off and left, nigga. And I seen the lock on the door. I was wondering what my car was in, all that shit, nigga. Then when I make it home to my girl, my other girl house, that's how I've been surviving, just girls I talk to and shit. I stay with them, charge my phone up a little bit. And
Right.
this battery do not last, kid, folks. This hoe already on 26%, nigga.
Yeah.
And that's how I've been trying to charge my phone up. I can't even talk to the.
I
I
can find
called
out where
her.
your car is. You got the license plate
Yeah,
number?
but I'm saying I called the detective's number back.
Fuck the detective, dude. I mean, if you're going to go talk to him, talk to him. But fuck the car. Just like, I mean, I can find out where your car is, dude. Yeah,
Please
I can
find
look.
out.
You can find out on the internet. But just do. You need to call them and go and then tell them what you told me, so that way you can clear your name. If you do that, then I can fucking help you. I can.
Clear my name.
just you know what I'm saying, just because as just to get your name off of it. I'm not saying that there's no charges against nobody, and just to make sure that you are straight, okay,
Oh, I know I'm straight.
okay,
That's the
right,
whole
exactly. You know
purpose.
what I'm
I
saying?
know I'm straight.
Just
I know I'm straight, Kimbo, because
to,
I've been talking to the laws.
right, exactly. So
I've been talking to the
and
laws.
keep on
And
talking
I
to.
still be trying to talk. I still talk to them, bro.
Right, exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's
And
what I'm saying. I'm
and
open. I'm open. So
if you ain't
if
got,
they
if you
feel anything, they'll tell me, but
right,
I
if you
am gonna talk to them and let them know that I seen some dudes. But I mean, I don't want to get them. I don't
you
want to
supposed
get
to
them. Let's
tell
just
them,
say that I want them.
call them,
I
and
want them.
write it down on the paper, write it on whatever the fuck they sent to you, whatever. To type it down on a piece of paper, fucking write it
I
down
ain't
so that way
gotta
you can.
type it down. Gray, dark gray car, nigga in black shirt. I keep thinking of white, but
Well, white dudes or black dudes?
no, they were black.
They were black.
Yup.
It
Well,
was
I know
four.
one of them was. I don't know about the nigga in the car. I just, right when I'm out seeing nigga gone, bro, I thought I hit that nigga, bro. I guess the nigga just stumbled because he was trying to get away, but I just seen the car just, that was it.
Did you
Nigga, I
see?
was scared, bro.
Did you see any? See any of them with a gun?
I ain't really see his whole body because the truck was in the way. That's what I'm saying. I'm scared at the same time. I'm really peeking on the side of his truck. I ran out, peek on the side. I kind of see him, but the nigga was already gone. I couldn't really just. I don't even remember everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even remember everything, bro. I just know I looked at him. I looked in the car, and I looked at him trying to see where he got hit. I just seen his arm, and I looked at the phone. I just stared. And I just, nigga, what?
Okay, all right.
Now I feel wrong because I ain't called the police first, but I was scared, bro. I'm shitless scared, nigga. I don't know what the fuck going on, nigga. And then my phone, soon the detectives just called me right after all of this shit. Before I seen detectives calling, then I called. She said, "Where you at?" I told her, I said, I'm on bed. I told her exactly where I was. I'm in my homegirl house. And then, goddamn, these detectives called me. Nigga, I tried to call them back. And my phone had went dead. And I'm gonna have to get off the phone in a minute because I need this juice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, dude. I mean, I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to pull myself into no shit whatsoever. Okay. Um, um, and I'm trying to think of a way that I can kind of you can get your own places to stay, but I need to.
Hey, bro, guess what you can help me with? My dad, Uncle James, told me your daddy just signed his death certificate. I said, well, I need to get that property in the mineral rights. 110. Uncle James, the only one told me how much land it is. He said 110 acres of land.
Okay, where?
With 8 oil wells, nigga.
Where?
In Marshall, nigga.
Well, why'd you go down there go live on it?
How the hell I'm gonna live on it and it's still in his name and shit?
But in who name?
My dad's.
Okay, your daddy is gone, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, you are the heir, right?
I guess. I'm his only son.
Okay, well, fuck, that's where it goes.
Well, why ain't getting no mineral right checks? Them hoes better build it up.
Because you gotta go to the fucking appraisal district and handle that. It's easy to do.
Well, you do it for me and I'll pay you.
Dude, I can't do it for you. You gotta do it. I can get the paperwork for you, and it's easy to fucking fill out. You fucking smart. You went to college.
Yeah, I went to college. I mean, I went to the appraisal. I know how to look it up. I know how much he owed taxes. All he owed was $20 on taxes.
Dude, man, fuck that. If you're indigent, if you ain't got no money, you don't have to pay the fucking shit. Your statement of inability and to accept all that shit. But what I can help you get on your feeler, Charles. I'm just saying, dude. Like I told you before, All you gotta do is fucking call my phone. My phone number has been the same ever since I was down there back there in 2011 when I was down there.
Really?
My phone number is always the same. It's been the same for over fucking almost 20 years, and I'll be because I don't want to see nobody else in the family go to prison over nothing. And definitely, if there's somebody else that's out there that's responsible for killing my daddy, I definitely want you to go talk to the police because it sounds
No, I'm
logical.
gonna talk to them anyway. I'm gonna
Yeah,
talk to them anyway.
you need to call and talk to them, and and they're not gonna arrest you. They ain't got nothing.
They already know. I've been talking to them. They know where I'm at, man. These laws know if they want me, bro, them hoes will come get me, bro.
Oh, I
I'm not
know.
running
Trust
from
me. Trust
nobody, bro, because I ain't did a motherfucking thing.
exactly. So,
Shit, they
but
know
but
exactly who I am.
but on the for real side though, uh, call me in the morning because I just like took my motherfucking pills, and I'm just I'm about to go. I'm about to turn it in, dude. I tell you, but my eyes are about to close and shut right now, and so I'm laid in my bed. I am finna stretch the fuck out and go to sleep and call it a night. I am extremely fucking exhausted. You hear me?
Yeah.
I am, but for real, if you got, if please, I want you to go and call them and let them know about the other guys. Get that out there first.
Okay.
Now, I'm for real. And then
Okay.
on the other things, as far as getting you a place to stay temporarily, we'll figure out a way on how to get that done. So way you can get you some kind of credit somewhere you can go pick your own place. The only way you only one gonna know where you at is you, and so that way you have peace of mind, and just try to move forward. Just don't sit there and just give up on life. Life is not over. Life got to keep going, and
Yeah, you tell your motherfucking brother, don't be
I'll
sending me
talk to them.
no voicemail
I'll talk to
talking
them.
about my mama, my nigga,
I'll
and don't
talk
be
to them.
telling him to be wishing me to kill my motherfucking self,
I will
bro.
talk. I
If
will
that
talk
nigga
to them.
wants something, bro, all he gotta do, bro, is just call me, bro,
Just
and we can meet up,
listen,
bro.
listen,
That nigga know I ain't no whole
listen,
kid, bro. Tell that
listen.
nigga what's up, man.
Okay, I'm gonna talk. I'll talk to him, Charles. I'll talk to him. I talk to everybody. I don't like all that feuding and shit. I never have like that. And I always try to be a peacemaker, and
Man, I promise God I'm gonna be a good dude, man.
right.
I'm,
And
Ken,
exactly
bro, I'm gonna say this. I'm a living testimony.
right.
No
And you
matter what happened in my life, I'm marked by the blood of Jesus. Why?
and
Because when I
whatever
was
words.
20 years old, hold on, listen to me. When I was 20 years old, and this on my mother's grave, when I was 20 years old, man, I was in Austin, Texas at the time. I seen blood bleeding from a cross. It froze. I touched it and smeared it on my hand. I tasted it, nigga. It tastes like every fruit put together in this world, and the flavor kept changing up in my mouth.
Yeah, it'll do that.
What you mean?
I said, dude. I mean, like whenever uh, um, you like the spirit, it hits people in different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
it'll wake your ass up. It'll wake your ass up to some real shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I've been out there. I've been around the way and living foul and did all that shit. But I correct myself and just been moving forward. And I want to keep it that way. And so, but everybody can do it. You got to kind of find a higher power, and you got to kind of like stick with that and move forward. And all the little trials and tribulations that you may have that come about, face them motherfuckers with justice and with honor. All right.
All
You
right,
do,
man.
and don't let just because all the he say she say faggot shit. Remember, I always tell you that he say she say faggot shit. They don't get you nowhere, motherfucker. Damn, get with the program, and get those detectives out there. Let's find out who. I want to find out who those other guys are that killed my dad, and that's important. That's the most important part. And as
All
far
right.
as all the shelter, as far as the land, if you got land down here, and there's no reason why you need to be up there. If you got land down in Marshall, there's no reason why you should have to be living wherever you are. I don't know where you are, but wherever you've been living, I don't know. I haven't been. I haven't seen you in how many years now?
Yeah, about
For
10.
about almost 10. Almost is
Shit,
eight
I
at
was
least.
living up the street from the shop, but shit, they made a nigga leave about that house and boarded. They said they were gonna board it up, but shit, I don't know if they boarded up, but shit, man, I should have stayed my ass there. I was doing good, shit.
Yeah, I do. I
But
mean,
the restroom fucked up though at the
you
house though. They restrooms all fucked up and shit.
who restroom?
This girl I used to talk to, I was staying with.
Yeah. Well, that's what you need to do. Well, I can't say what you need to do because I don't like getting in the habit of telling a grown man what to do. But uh, you should. If I were you, I would get somewhere and find me a stable place, post up for a minute, get my motherfucking game plan together, get your team together, get you a fucking gig, get you a fucking computer, a phone, and come up with an idea. That's all you gotta do. Come up with an idea, work that motherfucker, get you some coins, and fucking move, keep it moving. You know, if your daddy left you some property, motherfucking go and find out what you're gonna do with it, and get money that way. Don't sell it. Try to hold on to it. But if you gotta sell it, sell it. Sell it to somebody that's in the family.